Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Y'all, Porsha Williams, Real Housewives of Atlanta, she may have won the battle, but did she actually win the war? Because I do see the headlines of Porsha being awarded $40,000 a month, the prenup being enforced, and she's got the Rolls Royce, and she's allowed to stay in the house. That I believe the whole thing was her plan. I believe Portia's whole plan, and she rests her whole case on that house. Porsha wanted Simon's house, even though that man bought that house prior to them being married. And in my opinion, Porsha should have just went on and got her own house somewhere else, because regardless of what, the man have kids. And I know people saying, well, that's not Portia's problem. Exactly. But people didn't feel as though it wasn't Simon's problem when Porsha was on Real Housewives of Atlanta crying, talking about he dissed her daughter. So I feel as though she didn't give a damn about his. So how can he, and not saying that he don't, but she clearly stated where she stood with his kids. No emotions, no feelings, didn't want, them kids didn't have any type of access to that house once she had him kicked out. But I believe that Porsha, I believe that she may have won the battle, but I really don't think she won the war. I really don't. Because she's allowed to stay in the house up until 2027. But what happens after 2027? What happened if Simon refuses? And I'm hearing that he has refused. He's already stated that he's not paying the mortgage on that house. He's not paying the upkeep, the expenses on that house. He's not going to pay the $40,000 alimony payment. So it's like, in the words of Sheree, who gonna make him, boo? Because by right, nobody in the good old United States of America can make him do anything. And I believe that calling ICE was a huge mistake for Porsha, if she did it. But I believe that was a huge mistake. That was a huge setback for her, because now he can't be forced to do anything. He's not here. He's deported. So it's like when he was hoping and wanting his citizen, wanting to become a citizen, and he was able to come and go as he pleased. He was at least maintaining that mortgage, the expenses over at the house. But now it seems that, Simon then gave up on the American dream, for at least for the moment. And people saying that Porsha can still sell the house. Well, she may just have to, but the thing is, the house is what Porsha wanted. So my thing is, Porsha did all of this to get the house, but if not to even end up with the house, having to sell the house, then that defeats the purpose. I mean, but like I say, she may just very well have to sell the house. Simon not paying the mortgage, and plus she still owe attorney fees. And I know that he was awarded to pay her attorney fees, but it seems like she would have to sell the house just to break even. because who is the attorney gonna put the lien on? He gonna want his money from somebody. He can't put a lien on Simon because Simon is not here. So that lien is gonna come from. He's gonna wind up putting that lien on Porsha. So yeah, like I say, she may very well have to sell that house, but it's not going to put her where she wants to be, because once she sell the house, pay off all of the fees that she owe, her attorney fees, and the mortgage hasn't been paid in some months, since Simon has been detained. So you would think that she need to be trying to sell the house really quick before it goes into foreclosure, because they don't give a doggone if you're trying to sell it or not. They'll come and scoot right in and sell it from up under you. So you would think, and with her trying to have a quick sale to try to beat the bank from selling it or putting it in foreclosure, she's not going to be able to play and entertain a whole lot of offers. She's going to have to move quick. She's going to have to tell people come with their best offer. Is no low balling, come with your best offer, and she's going to have to take it. So with that, I don't really think that she's going to, it's not, the sale of the house is not going to put her at the status that she was really hoping for. I think it'll probably get her over the hump of having to pay out any money out of her earnings, but she'll be able to pay all of her fees out of the sale of the house, hopefully, if she don't have to take a loss on the house. But in my opinion, Porsha, she tormented herself. She put herself in this torment from the start. And I mean, they both did. Simon, he knew he was married as well, and it's no excuse for how Simon played Fallon. But Porsha, had she looked at Simon's track record, all the baby mamas, all the kids, she would have known that Simon is not the type of mess that she wants to be a part of. Simon, he just don't strike me as a long time marriage type person. And maybe that is what Porsha was looking at. She was seeing, maybe she did look at his track record. Like, he get in and he get out. He's not looking for longevity, and maybe she wasn't looking for longevity. Maybe she was looking for, she seen dollar signs, and she was willing to ignore all the other signs, because Porsha, she knew that Simon was married, and regardless of what state his marriage was in, he was still married. And two wrongs ain't never made nothing right. But Porsha, I believe that she's seen get rich retirement, get rich quick scheme plan by way of Simon, and she took her chances. And because, like I say, looking at his track record, he doesn't strike me as a longevity type of marriage man. But I believe Portia's seen that she fits Simon type, young and beautiful, and she also she thought she seen how well he keeps his women, and that she seen that Fallon didn't have to work, and she was being kept, and that's all Porsha needed to fall head over heels for him. And and she did it. If she played the role, and it actually got her what she wanted. So she think. I mean, she pranced around faking her happiness, faking their happiness, just counting the days, in my opinion, probably gritting her teeth until she was able to file for divorce. She stayed just long enough so she can have some ammunition to fight the prenup, to have the prenup enforced. And she probably would have stayed a little while longer to make sure that there was no issue with the prenup. But in my opinion, the Real Housewives of Atlanta was probably, they probably gave her a deadline for her new contract to be turned in, and Porsha thought it was now or never. Let me take my chances now, and she actually came out on top. She got everything she asked for. She got to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she got her prenup enforced. But in my opinion, I don't think she got everything that she wanted. I just don't think so. I think that Simon is not done with Porsha, and I think that once he get a hold of, come back out swinging on, I don't think he's going to let up this time on Porsha. It's going to be a minute, and I think that he is. I don't think that Porsha got everything she wanted. I think that she won the battle. She won the house. She won the car. She got the alimony. She got exactly what she asked for, but I don't think she got everything that she wanted. But time will tell. That's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.